What's your favorite thing you stole from another stadium?
Listen, is there statute of limitations? I mean, I'm not going to jail on your podcast.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Double jeopardy, bro. It's gone.
That's a good point. Yeah. It can't be tried twice. There's no way. Gosh, man, the best thing ever. Hey, so some of my favorite stuff that I have hanging now, we just moved down to Chepachet, Rhode Island. And in the move, I found some stuff that I had ganked from the Super Bowls. So, again, I was always the first guy off the field, right? It was like my goal to get to the bar as quickly as possible.
Bar Louie, baby.
And I would rip down all these banners. I remember just jumping up and just running. Ting, 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 ting. Wadding it up. Throwing it. Ting, 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 ting. And I have all these really awesome banners from the Super Bowl eras. Like the ones that hang in the hotel.
Yeah.
When we get to the hotel, I couldn't stop myself there either. They'd be like hanging off like a big atrium. And I'd find my way up in there and like, sing, 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 sing.
Can we just get it? What is your craziest prank that you did as a New England Patriot?
Okay, so I would say probably the best one that I did on a team. I mean, the best one I've done, period, was having some guys pulled off their private jet. That was one of the greatest of all time, man.
What do you mean?
I mean, and by the way, I did have a guy, and you can look this one up. I just did a full video on it. I had a guy kill a turkey, and he thought it was the world record albino Osceola. And Osceola is only found in Florida. It's a version of a turkey, right? It's a subspecies. And he went hunting with me. But what he actually killed was a broad-breasted white turkey that was farm-raised. And literally like in a double wide in some guy's backyard. And I just put it out in the woods. And he shot it. And he snuck up on it. I told him that if you squat down like a sumo wrestler and carry a fake turkey tail fan, that you can walk right up on him, which you cannot do that. But he did it. And he practiced it for a while. And it's one of the funniest things ever. I have it all on video. Like, by the way, I was right next to him when he shot it, but he had no idea I was in a full ghillie suit in a palmetto bush. Snake almost bit me. And when he sneaks up on it, I swear to God, when the turkey saw him, it was like, oh, thank God there's a human. I've been out here in the wild. Like, what the hell? Like, he came from, like, literally a guy's backyard. And so he shoots and misses him, and the bird, he was so fat he could barely walk. 44 pounds. Like, dude, that's twice as big as any bird. And he started walking my way. I'm like, this is how I die. Being a dumbass. God. This is how I die. And thank God he didn't shoot me. But anyway, my brother calls him as the head of Florida Game and Fish. I made up 200 copies of a magazine where he's on the cover. And he thought, like, I'm dead serious, dude. I put a lot of effort into this. A year later, he gets up on stage at the shootout where we sold the hunt to begin with. And I said, Jamie, you got to come up here and help me sell this thing, man. I'm like, it's going to go for big money. You just shot the. And so he gets up and he's talking about how he killed a Moby Dick of turkey. He's the Tom Brady of turkey hunt. I got it all on video. I had my guys there wearing Florida Game and Fish collared shirts that I had made up, because they were there to get content for their website because they were getting ready to launch it. They brought 200 advanced copies of the magazine. He's signing the magazines for people at the event. Like, you can't make this stuff up, right? He had it mounted, a farm-raised bird mounted. So up on stage, he's talking about all this stuff. I'm the Tom Brady of turkey hunting. I killed the Moby Dick of turkey. And then I said, well, you know what? We actually have this on film. Why don't we roll it? And in front of 500 people a year later, he finds out. It shows me getting the bird. And he's on stage like, are you serious? Like, all this realization. It's one of the greatest videos you'll ever watch, man. We laugh so hard.